Hi, everybody. It's SOS, Sarah on Saturday. What fun we'll have today. Today is Saturday, December 8th, 2018. And I just had the extra time and figured, hey, why not do an SOS video? This is getting to be, the real crunch part of the season, the eating season, the place where everything is just piled on. Come on, you had it last year. I made it just for you. It's not going to hurt you. Look at you. You've lost 34 pounds. You don't need to lose any more. You're too skinny anyway. You can have this. What's it going to hurt you? Oh, yeah. Well, what I suggest is that you come and listen to the comments that I get in the private messages from people that fell victim to that and how they feel the next day. All I can say is that they feel pretty shitty. And so would you if you did it. So you don't want to do it, right? Now, it was funny because I was suggesting this to one of my clients, but I was realizing that indeed I did it a few weeks ago when my son got married. I had my keto pizza before I went, and it was probably an hour and a half before I usually eat, which doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt me. I have my OMAD usually between 2:30 and 3:30, and I had this around 1 to 1:30. And it didn't make me more hungry as the evening went on. It didn't gurgle through my stomach, and my stomach said more. It said, you've had your OMAD. You're done. There's nothing else that you can have. So I had 3 Poland Spring waters. And this brings me to something that another client said to me, and it is so sage. And it's so provocative, and I think about it all the time, and I say, that little nugget has so much wisdom in it. It's incredible, and she's so, so right. And this would also apply to smoking, spending money, drinking, smoking marijuana, doing drugs, needle in your arm, all of it. But this applies to our keto food plan. Doing keto 100% is easy. 99% or less keto is where it gets difficult. And that's exactly what I'm talking about. So thank you, my dear client. I don't think she'd want her name mentioned, but it's so true. So at my son's wedding, as I just had the Poland Springs, it came to mind that, of course, it would be questioned by certain people. Everybody thinks I'm weird anyway. And then just add in eating keto, right? And so rather than have any debate whatsoever, how many appetizers should I have? What's the food going to look like? Is it really keto? Will it be dry? Will it be fatty? Will it be just what I want? Will I wreck my outfit because I'm eating in grown-up clothes, right? My cashmere sweater and my pale yellow pleated dress. Who needs a skirt? Who needs to spill a rib on that? And will the ribs be doused in enough barbecue sauce to put me in a diabetic coma? Yeah, they were. So anyway, so this is just a suggestion that I have. Eat before you go to this event, and then just stick to Poland Springs and tell them. You can lie. You can say I have blood work in the morning, and they wanted me to do a 24-hour fast. It just stops all questions. When you enter anything medical and they want to look at it. Another client, I said that the doctor kind of scolded her and said, I don't want you to have any more sugar for the rest of this season, and you're coming back January such and such, and we're going to do blood work. And if that blood work comes back questionable, you know what's next in store for you. And so you can pass along these little white lies if they keep you safe. They keep the people off of you. That somehow, sometimes we become their pet project for why we do what we do. And so my suggestion is to do keto 100% before you go and have some sort of bubbly, even if it has to be a diet soda. I know I'm not a big permission giver for diet soda. But if that's what keeps you 100% keto, 100%, not 80, not 70, not 60, at this event, nothing will feel better than going to bed 100% keto for the day. and waking up having done 100% keto. This is the time of year when it's really, really tough. Look at this. It looks like all my recent videos have my little wisp like that. Anyway, so yeah, I think that doing my keto 100% when it comes to a social engagement is how I want to handle it. Also, kind of going as late as you can and leaving as early as you can. I'm always the second one out the door. I wait till the first person says, "Oh, I have to go," and then I'm like right behind them. And so that just kind of works. I've put together my bones of my food plan for all of next week. I have some pork cooking right now in my Martha Stewart enameled crock pot. Looks like a Le Creuset sort of thing. And I have that slow cooking in the oven, and I will shred that on top of my salad. You saw it with the pork shoulder a few days ago when I posted my meal. This is going to be it's boneless pork spare ribs, and there were 4 in the package, so I'll have 2 on Monday and then 2 again on Friday, on top of that bed of Olivia's baby butter lettuce, because I found it in the store yesterday, and also that Trader Joe riced veggie medley. It all works. It's good. So I've got that cooking, and then Tuesday night is it's a sirloin with the fat cap left on it that was on sale at Whole Foods, and I used my Prime, so it's on sale. So it was like $4.99 a pound for almost 2 pounds of that. So I'll cook that. That ought to be nice and fatty. Wednesday is it's pork chops, and then Thursday is the filet mignon, and then Friday will be the second part of the pork shredded on the salad. And then the keto pizza Saturday, and then the big green egg on Sunday, like I always do. And so that is all working for me. I've been asked to do a product review. I think there's one dubious ingredient in it. I'm going to research it a little bit, but they will be sending me 2 of the items to review. So I said I would do it. And it's a coffee creamer. And so I'll do that because I can. And that's how it rolls for me. But just think of the 100% keto and how that might work for you when you're in social situations. If you're like I was, or I am in social situations, my most easy thing to do is to get into a food coma, is just suddenly just start eating and not stopping until it's time to leave. Am I proud of that? No. And some people do it in kind of the same way. They wait until they get home, and then their social anxiety kicks in, and they might have a binge. And so we have to be very careful, because there's no predicting how this might work for us. And I know that you want to protect your keto, the progress that you've made. You don't like messy Mondays. You don't want me flying in on my personal jet and doing a smackdown on you for allowing all those little things in that might be non-keto, or overdoing it on the keto food plan. If you have to, and you can't stop yourself, my suggestion is to do as carnivore as you can at these social engagements, and that will keep you as safe as you possibly can be if you have to have something to eat. There won't be dubious ingredients on the things unless it's like an obvious barbecue rib swimming in barbecue sauce. But, for the most part, if it's the meats and the cheeses, the deli sort of platters, you can kind of be safe. But you need to protect yourself and line it up. And if you make the decision to eat before you go, that's game over. And if you're OMAD, your body already knows that. And you can always do what Sarah does, which is to water pick, and then floss, and then brush, and then my body knows it's done. The only thing left in your day, girlie, are mineral waters. So enjoy, because that's as good as it's going to get. And that's not bad. That is not bad. My food at social situations is never, ever, ever about hunger. Let me just say that. I have enough fat in my body to get me through eating an OMAD at 1 in the, or, couple hours before the event, and then getting to the event and having water. I will live. There's enough fat there. I'm sitting on it right now as we talk. So enjoy yourself. Be safe. Know that there's other people out there that are doing 100% keto at these events. They're not falling. They're not caving. They're not keto-fying, and be careful of keto-fying some sort of desserty thing and bringing it and then eating it because, that's a social anxiety behavior, I'm pretty sure. But if it's not for you, then I guess that's okay. I don't know. It's not for me. I'm a card-carrying food addict. My addict is named Ms. Slick. She will come with me. She will get in the driver's seat if I let her, and she will make me spoil all of my hard-fought battles. So, just a suggestion. It's what works for me and the other strict and strong keto people, carnivore people, and people that just, got here to lose weight and stay here because of their health as well. So be safe this weekend, this season, and I will see you the next time. Sarah on Saturday. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye for now.